What's up, everybody? It's Dominic with fulltimepressure.com, bringing you more news that you can use. I'm going to talk to you about freedom. You'll learn a lot from reading. You'll learn more if you take time to listen. It took me going to prison at 16 years old for 15 years and 3 months to get free. Physically returning to society isn't when my freedom was actualized. I was still locked up in my mind, as are many of you. Freedom came about 6 months later when I was studying marketing. I realized a giant prison has been constructed. Its fences are the illusions of freedom. When I say the illusions of freedom, I'm talking about gun rights, abortion rights, trans rights, all these things that they tell you they're giving you freedom while controlling something else, the most important thing. Now pay attention. It doesn't take a GED to know that this last statement I read is the absolute truth. The only people who are free are those who have control over their time. The only thing that is actually paid for. You're not paying for products. You're not paying for services. You're paying for time spent learning, creating. You're paying for time. If you don't have control over your time, you are not free. When I tell you I have your freedom ticket at Maroon Marketing, I have your freedom ticket. The solution that gives you control over the most valuable commodity on this earth, time, because we all have a limited amount of time. A limited amount of time to have an impact in this human experience. And a lot of people aren't even allowed to make the impact that they have the potential to make because they don't have the time. I start understanding freedom while I was in prison, because although they could control where my body was at, they could not control what I did with my time. At 16 years old, I understood that the thing I have most control over right now is my time. How I'm going to do my time. You have to take control of your time if you want to be free. The illusions of freedom, whether it's going to buy, tickets to the sports game, going on trips, this doesn't mean you're free. These are illusions of freedom if you have to go grind and drive yourself nuts on how you're going to be able to keep up your expenses and the Joneses at the same time. That's not freedom. Money isn't freedom unless the money is used to buy you more time to make an impact. We're all here to make an impact. Children don't ask to be born, but they are born to make an impact on the lives of the people who are caring for them and to be impacted by these people so they can go out and make an impact on society. I have to ask my people, what are we doing to make an impact? What are you doing with your time? There will be no financial freedom because you don't use your time correctly. You don't use your time. And for those of you who, use your time, matter of fact, I'm just gonna chill. I'm just gonna chill, man. www.maroonmarketing.org